See, this morning I woke up extremely energized. I had this huge boost of energy. And of course, I had to get dressed and take my ass in that hot ass garage and get it in before I showered, got ready, and hit this record button. And I shouldn't even have had this much energy considering the fact that yesterday I was out in 100-degree weather for hours, mowing a yard, cleaning both of my cars, training with my son before he had his game last night. Hell, waking up, getting my training on in the garage in the morning and it was already hot. And just doing all of these tasks to get ready for my work week. But the reason I feel like I woke up energized is, number one, I already knew what I needed to do today. And if you are a very disciplined person, you're punctual, you're professional, you like to have all of your aces in place, you should already have a calendar, a dry erase board at the tip of your fingers. Here we have one in our hallway, so we know exactly what needs to be done every single day, month, week. That way we always stay on schedule. And I filled it out last night before me and my son went to bed, and I just woke up knowing the fact that work must be done, because the quote that continues to go through my head is this: good times produce weak men, hard times produce strong men. And even though we are in good times right now because we have all of these modern conveniences, we have technology like AI, we got robot vacuums, we have cell phones that can do virtually anything to where we don't even need a laptop anymore. You have to make sure that you stay on task and you always make sure that you are being as strong as possible, even though there are good times around us. And before I get started, you know what I'm about to say. It is Thursday morning thoughts. It's AT Malone, the first of my name because the second is already here. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos from your boy. Now it is exactly 5 a.m. on the dot, and the first official day of my work week starts this morning. And I am looking forward to it. Just because I started my work week at the end of the week does not mean that I don't have the same type of motivation that everybody else has when they start their beginning of their work week, whether it's Sunday or Monday. And that is why it's very important, guys, that you stay as productive as possible. Even on your days off, you should not be sitting on your ass, not doing anything. No. Yes, we want to enjoy our days off. I get it. You want to get rested. You want to have your Sunday reset. But at the end of the day, if you want to continue to move forward in life, elevate yourself, you're going to have to continue to get work done outside of the place of your employment, especially in these days when it is so competitive in the workforce now. It is a dog eat dog world right now. Everybody is fighting for their employment, to stay at their place of employment. They're fighting to get promoted, to take their careers to the next level, and nobody is having any type of remorse for the next person. So you're going to have to be a warrior. You are going to have to train yourself even whenever you don't feel like doing certain things. You need to know in the back of your head that people are gunning for your job, for your position, and if they had the chance, they would take what you have. And that's the type of mindset that I have here in this house and that I'm implanting in my son so he can remain competitive. Even if he is at the top of his game, he knows that there are areas of improvement that he needs to make. Why does he know that? Because he's literally seeing a visual of his father having that same mindset. See, I'm never satisfied with just the bare minimum, just being okay, being regular. No, that's never who I was. I've always wanted to be better than everybody else. Anybody that was in my realm, anybody that I was competing against, whether it's us competing for the same position at work or just being competitive in life, whether it's a basketball game, sports related video games. I'm just a competitor. I have to beat every single person. And now that he is starting to have that habit created within himself, I love seeing it. But this is why it's very important for us men to make sure that we are setting the tone in our household. See, I'm not one of these progressive liberal people who believe that, the happy wife, happy life thing and the woman is supposed to set the energy in the house. No, it's the man's job to set the energy in the house, because we are the ones that's responsible for creating the environment in the first place. So how does it look if we allow our kids, our pets, our woman to set that tone? It just creates a lot of dysfunction and it doesn't work. See, when you are a king, right, and you have created a kingdom, it is created in your image, the ideas that you have, nobody else's, and everybody else that is in your kingdom acquiesce to you, because you are the leader, you are the protector, you are the one that they seek direction from. So as a man, we must set the tone, and this is why, even though we live in good times, we cannot produce weak ass men. We have to kind of manipulate ourselves to believing that hard times are upon us and we need to get prepared for it. And that's exactly how we produce strong men in the next generation. It's really up to us. It's up to the men to do so. It's not up to anybody. It's not up to social media. It's not up to your athletes, your actors, your entertainers. No, it's up to you. I remember having a conversation with somebody a couple of weeks ago, right? And they asked me if I was going to have more kids. And I said, absolutely. And they looked at me like I lost my damn mind. And they were like, well, why would you do that when the world is so messed up now? It's so expensive. It's so this and it's so that. I don't think I would want to, have any kids in this world, because I don't want to bring them into an environment that's just so fucked up. And you know what I said? I said, well, how are we supposed to change the world if we don't produce the next generation to change it? If you want to create change, you have to be the one that's spearheading it. And in order to do that, if we want to see a better world, we need to not only be better people, but we need to produce the next generation. If people stop having kids, and we're already at a decline as it is, right? What's going to happen? We're going to get controlled by robots. Robots are going to be running the world. It's so funny though, because a lot of the successful, rich, powerful people, they're continuing to have kids because they understand that they need to produce children in order to not only keep their namesake, their dynasty, everything that they work for, the companies that they created intact, and make sure that the family is running these companies, but they understand that, listen, the future is within the youth. And without the youth, there is no future. So despite me being in my 40s and I'm talking about, having, another kid or two or whatever, probably just one, because that's all I want. Shout out to my lady. But yes, I understand the fact that our kids are the future. They are the ones that's going to be running this entire earth. And in order for us to make sure that we leave this world in a better place before we leave, then we have to make sure that we produce the next generation that are fully functional, that are responsible, that are strong, that are educated. They're not degenerates. So we have to fight against the narrative of, this world is too fucked up for us not to produce kids. Well, if you have that state of mind, then what does that say about you? Are you the messed up person? Are you the fucked up, irresponsible, degenerate person that probably shouldn't have kids? Because we have a whole bunch of degenerates that are still having kids, guys. Where do you think these YNs are being produced from? They're not being produced from good parents that are actually active in their child's life, that actually discipline their children. No, they are being produced by these dumb idiots, these irresponsible people that had no business even reproducing at all. So how I'm looking at it is this, guys. The smart, the fully functional, the people who, you know, are educated, that make the most sense, that have common sense, that's knowledgeable, that are leaders, that are role models. They are the ones that should be producing the children, guys. And that's how we save this world. We make it better. That way they can thrive in their environment. We don't need to just continue to take, right? Get all of the resources, keep it to ourselves, and then leave everybody with nothing. No, we have to do things to make this world a better place. And in order to do that, the first thing that we do is we have to change ourselves, our behaviors, the way that we act. And then when we do decide to have children, we give them the undivided attention that they need, the resources that they need. We need to make sure that we instill certain principles within them that they can carry on and they can be outstanding role models for the future. All right. Well, your boy done cooked up for almost 10 minutes. Still gotta eat, feed the dog, make my coffee, and get my ass to work. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Do me a favor, like the video, sub to the channel, and I'll catch y'all later. Peace.
That's where my guitar at.